What is good with the YouTube? It is your boy Sean Rock to the Represent Mandatory Thrive HGBM, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive. And I am back again with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk again about boxing. I am not a boxing reporter, analyst, or none of that. I'm just a dude who watch boxing religiously. And I got some stuff to talk about because I like boxing. And I feel like I got some value in what I say. So I just read a couple articles talking about how Tyson Fury basically gonna have to pay Deontay Wilder $80 million, if he tries to skip out on the third fight and go to fighting Joshua. Now, first thing I want to say is, like, kudos to Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, for me, if I was Wilder, I wouldn't be looking for the third Fury fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it a band. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't be looking for it as far as, like, maybe the next fight after a fight, but I wouldn't be looking for, like, to just get right back in there. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta respect Wilder because he took the Fury fight, in my opinion, when he didn't have to take the Fury fight the first time, right? You know what I'm saying? And then the second time, he had a good idea of, in my opinion, what was, what he was up against. And he took the fight again, right? So now he won the fight for the third time. So kudos for him, for having a cahutas, you know what I'm saying, to really, want that smoke back to back, because Fury is just not, he's not nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the best heavyweight in the world. So I could understand why dudes don't want to jump in there with him just straight like that. But I respect the fact that he gonna get the $80 million, and the reason why I respect it because I think it's so corny how, Joshua freezed Wilder out. You know what I'm saying? Because Wilder was looking for the Joshua fight for the longest, and in my personal opinion, based on what I see, based on my assessment, based on what I know about boxing, I felt like Joshua was ducking the smoke. He didn't want no smoke with Wilder. People gonna make all these different excuses, but the way I come up with the opinions that I have is not based on, like, some subjective view or like or dislike for a certain fighter. I don't come with that. Like I don't care no more about Joshua than I do about Wilder. I don't care no more about Fury more than I do about Joshua. Like, it's just based on what I see, based on their skills. So the reason why I feel like Joshua was ducking is because styles makes fights. Styles make fights. And at the time, Joshua was real bulky, big dude, real stocky, thick built, kind of slow, kind of robotic-ish when he boxed. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got good skills, but was very, very heavy at the time, right? When Wilder was calling him out. And from a skill standpoint, did I think Joshua had better fundamentals? I did think Joshua had better fundamentals. But you can be good in all categories, and somebody can be great in two categories, but they so great in these two categories that they can smoke you. That's just how things happen sometimes. So, in my opinion, Wilder, a long-rangey, athletic dude with not a lot of fundamentals, but dynamite in the right hand and really, really good athleticism. And I think he got good mental fortitude. He knows how to remain, like, kind of like you think about Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia ain't all that. His fundamentals ain't all really that crazy, but his mental fortitude is solid, meaning he's a thinker. He's trying to make little adjustments. He's patient, different little things like that. So I say Deontay Wilder has a little bit of that too. He knows how to patient and paw with the jab and, set up that right hand. So, style-wise, I felt like Joshua was ducking the smoke because I felt like he was going to go NyQuil nighty-night. That's just what I thought would happen. I felt like Wilder was going to put that man to sleep. So, because of that, I felt like Joshua didn't want to fight. So it's only right that Wilder get his just due, because Wilder could have just said, okay, Joshua don't want to fight. Let me just keep fighting tomato cans for, the next 2 years. I don't got to get in there with Fury. You know what I'm saying? Because really, technically, if you really bust it down, Fury is really undisputed. Undisputed. Like, when you really break it down. I mean, he wasn't beat for those 3 belts. You know what I'm saying? He lost those belts due to personal issues, due to issues with drugs. So technically right now, if you really look at it, Fury's undisputed, because he was the first one to beat Klitschko for the 3 belts. He lost to beat 3 belts due to drug use, not steroid use, drug use, cocaine, right? And then he beat Wilder for the WBC. That's the 4 belts for real. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, Wilder went up against a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? The real champion, not the paper champion. You know what I'm saying? He was the real champion. So he didn't really have to at the time. He could have just fought some tomato cans, but he didn't. So it's interesting to see, all these fights can really go any way too. Like, I never said that I don't think Joshua could beat Wilder. I just don't think he would have beat Wilder. And that's why he didn't want to fight him. And the same is true. But then again, like, it could be up in the air. Maybe Joshua could beat Fury based on styles. But I still feel like if Fury is dedicated and he not like getting overly fat and all that other stuff and just taking breaks and playing around and joking, if Fury stay focused, man, I just feel like can't nobody at heavyweight beat him. That's just my opinion. Who would I rather win? Because I'm an African American male, I would rather Wilder or Joshua win based on that, but it don't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm a boxing fan first. So my favorite fighter, or who I think the best fighter up there at heavyweight, is Tyson Fury. But I believe that it's right that they pay Wilder that money, because he got freezed out anyways. He deserved that money, especially if y'all supposed to have a trilogy fight. You know what I'm saying? If it was a rematch clause or whatever the case may be, then, give that man his bread. You know what I'm saying? So that he can walk away and do his thing, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we shall see. Nobody knows if that 80 million is exaggerated or not, but either way it go, he probably should be getting something from them guys. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna just kind of block him out, if there was a rematch clause. If there's a rematch clause, then you need to honor that rematch clause, man. It's just really that simple. So I'll holler at y'all, man. Dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Sean Rock Tiller. I'm signing out. Peace.